Why though should I not be allowed to enter into a club in my own country, and when a white man with a black lady, or two white men, two white ladies, they can be allowed to enter in a club in my own country? That is self-discrimination. That is self-hate. Mbona mzungu atendiwe mbele? Because me, the money that I'm bringing in the bank is not the same, or the money that I'm going to withdraw from the bank is not the same. Yeah, naleta euro, na mi naleta mangotore, naleta coins. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lizzie, a Kenyan YouTuber here in Italy. Thank you so much for stopping by, for watching my videos, and for subscribing to my channel. Another Saturday, another video. And on today's video, I wanted to talk about self-hate. Okay, the way some Africans treat white people better than their fellow Africans. Because as much as we want to come here and say, oh, some white people are racist, or some white people treat us different because we are black. Yes, I don't deny that all these things are true. There are some white people who are racist. There are some white people who hate black people just for the sake of it. There are some white people who can't stand a black skin and whatever. Living in Europe for the past 12 years, I have seen it all. I see it every day. I live it every day. But as black people, we need to acknowledge that sometimes we have self-hate, where we treat our black brothers and sisters different. When it comes to a white man, we treat him better. And I am speaking this out of experience because I have experienced it in my own country, Kenya. Let's say, for instance, me and my white husband, we go to a coffee shop, and you will see them waiters and waitresses almost breaking their legs, running to tend to him. And I'm standing right next to him in my own country, Kenya. And they're like, hey sir, what do you want? What do you need? I'm like, what about me? Mbona mimi na mimi Mkenya kama nyinyi? Why are you not greeting me? And in the beginning, it was super weird. I'm like, what is this weird shit going on? And the reason as to why these waitresses and waiters treat white people that way is because of money. Because they are like, at the end of this, whatever, he's going to leave a good tip to me. And even my husband noted it, and he was like, this is weird. Why are they greeting me and not greeting you? And it came to a point where he was like, when it comes to paying, you are the one who is going to pay. And that is when I was like, karma is a motherfucking bitch, because I will leave you a tip according to how you treated me. Because as a waitress and waiter, we all customers should be the same. I'm not saying treat me better because I'm in Kenya and I'm a Kenyan. No, treat us the same. Treat my white husband the same and treat me the same. Another example, you are in a bank, okay? All of you are queuing, all of you are taking money there, and then all of a sudden a white man or a white woman enters into the bank, and your fellow Kenyans, your fellow brothers and sisters, black brothers and sisters, you will see them watchmen or those people who work in the bank. Some of them will run and pick this white man, helpless white man or white woman from the end of the queue, and they want this man to jump the queue or this white woman to jump the queue in your own country. And one thing that I'm going to tell you, I don't tolerate such shit. Because it's not like us here, black people here in Europe, we are treated different. Like, let's say, for instance, I enter into a bank and the white people be like, oh, there's a black person there. And they come and pick me from the queue. In fact, you'll even be treated worse. Okay? Why should I let a white person jump the queue? Just because they are white in my own country. And I'm not saying let's treat white people in a bad way, but let the white man queue just like everyone else. I can understand if it's an old person. I can understand if it's a pregnant woman. I can understand it's a woman with children. But you people making these ones to jump the queue because they are white is not going to sit well with me. I've had to fight verbally with them people who work at the bank, and I'm like, hawezi ruka hii queue. Ako na miguu kama sisi, atapanga hii laini. Ati wewe ni mzungu, wacha nini aende atendiwe mbele. Mbona mzungu atendiwe mbele? Because me, the money that I'm bringing in the bank is not the same, or the money that I'm going to withdraw from the bank is not the same. Yeah, naleta euro, na mimi naleta mangotore, naleta coins. What the fuck is that? I also remember in 2016, me and my sister, we wanted to go to this high class club to have fun, and then the minute we were at the door, the bouncers were like, amwezi ingia. I'm like, why? We have money, I have whatever, and they're like, amwezi ingia. And all of a sudden, some white man, and I remember it clearly, came with a black girl, of course a Kenyan, and they were like, sa, ingieni. And I asked this bouncer, mbona hawa wanaingia na si tuwezi ingia? Hapana. Why though should I not be allowed to enter into a club in my own country, and when a white man with a black lady or two white men, two white ladies, they can be allowed to enter in a club in my own country? That is self-discrimination. That is self-hate. And I remember I exchanged a few words with this bouncer, and I was like, mi naishi ngambo, I live abroad, and this is not how we are treated. Hatutitiwi, tupewi special treatment just because we are black. In fact, we are even treated worse. In them clubs, they look at you up and down just because you're black. But here in my own country, just because he's a white man, he will atafanywa jump queue, ataingia kwa club yenye anataka. And I was like, where are the institution even to talk about these things? Because you've seen them even on social media where a person is like, oh, I was at this coffee shop and this white man was treated better than me. And I was like, the government does not care. The other day I was reading on the news here in Italy that even when it came to vaccines, the government of Kenya was offering the vaccines freely to them diplomats and their families when we have poor Kenyans, fragile Kenyans who cannot even afford the vaccine. It was some of the diplomats who said, no, as we can afford the vaccine, give this vaccine to poor Kenyans. Even your own government is treating you different because they are supposed to think about their citizens first. They're supposed to think about the old people first. It should not be the work of them diplomats to say, no, we can afford the vaccine, just give it to the poor Kenyans. Okay, change will come when we start loving ourselves. Because as much as we come here and say, oh, we are being treated in a racial manner, oh, and whatever, what about you? How are you treating your fellow Kenyans when they come to that coffee shop? Are you running to attend to the white man and leave your Kenyan brothers and sisters hanging? Are you running to the table where to take a beer where there are some white people and you're leaving your Kenyan people over there staring like, oh, but we were here first. Why are they being treated different? Please, let's love ourselves, because healing we will start when we love ourselves. I don't know, it's because of this thing of slavery. Some black people still feel inferior when it comes to white people. They're like, oh, I'm inferior and he's superior. Skin color, that is the only difference. Skin color. Let's love ourselves and let's stop with the slavery mentality. We are valuable too. Okay, so anywho, thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you next time.